Boom, 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 boom. Morning, guys. How are you doing? Today it's a good day, same as every day that I get to trade. So as long as we got it, we can trade. It's a good day. There's gonna be some noise in the background. I'm really sorry for that, but my dad's working in the background, so he's working really close to my room, doing something at the house. So if you're gonna hear some noises, I'm sorry for that. I did my best to kind of eliminate the noise, but yeah, we're gonna see what we have today. So I'm gonna go over slightly what I'm expecting for today and what I'm seeing here. I'm gonna start with the pair that I like most, which is stacks. We have higher time frame equal highs here, so we're gonna have a really easy time drawing towards these equal highs. So this is obviously our target, really easy target, potentially here and overall here. This area is definitely gonna offer some resistance, but that's a lot of room to go until that. We see price, we didn't come in that FVG, but it doesn't really matter. We have two confluences. We have the inverse and we have the gap. So these are our two confluences that are necessary for us to continue buying towards this obvious, really obvious price of liquidity. We have previous daily high as a target, and we have these equal highs as our main target. So we have really good two targets here to look for. We can potentially even look for more. I would say probably around here, maybe our last target can be for runners. So we're kind of making a plan on how to execute it, what to look for in this day. So all I'm doing here is waiting for price to come back into this FVG, and from here I'm gonna look to trade. On the 50-minute range is pretty balanced, but this is overall a model I've seen a lot of times, so that's completely fine. We see this wick is gonna be a really easy target for us. Is this noise? I mean, it's kind of annoying, but yeah. I'm gonna try my best and see what we can do even with the noise, but it's really annoying. Let me see how it hears on YouTube. Today it's a good day, same as every day that I get to trade. So as long as we got it, we can trade. It's a good day. There's gonna be some noise in the background. I'm really sorry for that, but my dad's working in the background, so he's working really close to my room, doing something at the house. So if you're gonna hear some noises, I'm sorry for that. I did my best to kind of eliminate the noise, but yeah, we're gonna see what we have today. So I'm gonna go over slightly what I'm expecting for today and what I'm seeing here. I'm gonna start with the pair that I like most, which is stacks. We have higher time frame equal highs here, so we're gonna have a really easy time drawing towards these equal highs. So this is obviously our target, really easy target, potentially here and overall here. This area is definitely gonna offer some resistance, but that's a lot of room to go until that. We see price, we didn't come in that FVG, but it doesn't really matter. We have to come. Can't really do much. So yeah, euro is again. I'm kind of expecting bullish prices from here, but the thing is, we do have this 4 hour here, which we're looking to trade off. It's kind of in a weird state because we. Oh my god, like it's so annoying, bro. I don't know how I'm gonna. I don't know if it's hearable on my live, but it's really annoying. And I can't really do much. Just stay here and suffer. Um, So we're gonna see. For now, it looks like it's displacing higher, but I still think we're gonna get that wick here on London Open. So this can be a really fast setup that unfolds. I don't know if Euro is gonna come towards these lows. Gold, I'm still waiting on the slows here, but I don't know if that's gonna happen as well. So there are a lot of setups that have potential to form. Oh yeah, by the way, yesterday was a really, I mean, not annoying day, just a stupid day. Um, I took this trade, right? I took this trade and I ended up closing. You know where I closed? Like exactly yesterday, I talked about this. Bad early close. I closed here, bro. This bullish candle before price starts fucking melting towards my TP. This was my idea, and it wasn't an emotional decision. It wasn't none of that. It was all from the fact that I was trading, I was gaming, I was playing league while I'm trading, and that never works out well. Never works out well because every how I'm trade managing is every a couple of few candles probabilities need to be reassessed and therefore make a decision based on what those probabilities say, right? Every candle prints, let's say we print 5 candles, let's say here looking at price here, okay, what do I do something here? No. Let price print, do I do something here? No. Let price print, do I do something here? No, and so on. It's just about this is how I trade manage, so I have to be focused to be able to manage properly and take the proper decision. But while I was gaming like this and my league game was on my first monitor and my trading view was on the second monitor. The thing is I wasn't able to reassess probabilities the right way and admit that this is not an idea that's worth closing on. I ended up closing just because of comfort, because I wasn't focused. My brain defaulted to the easiest way or the most comfortable decision that I can make, which was to close the trade. And then as soon as I close the trade, price ends up melting towards TP. Yeah, it's more like a focus problem, which is what I realized. I always kind of treated New York a bit like half-assed. I always didn't really fully focus on New York, which is a very big issue. Like, it's for me, focus is where my edge stands. Focus enables flow, and flow for me enables profitability. Because I'm a highly intuitive trader, I need flow to be able to operate at my best performance. So that's all where it came from. And if you don't have focus, flow will not be enabled. That's as simple as that. Uh, if flow isn't enabled, if focus isn't present, if you're not fully focused, flow is not going to be present, and then there falls my edge in my decision making. So it's that simple. So I decided yesterday that what I'm going to do now is shoot every single session, not only London I'm doing good. I'm treating it like a job. From 2 hours I'm not doing anything besides trade, and that's what I plan on doing with New York as well. So not treating it like gaming, bro. That's so troll. Why would you game when you're trading? Like, that's so stupid. Right. So what I'm gonna do is treat trading like a job. Treat both sessions, not only London, treat New York as well as a job. And every time, yeah, basically just focus. Focus every New York session and stream every session, because for me streaming helps me focus, because when I stream I cannot just start playing video games, like, you know what I mean. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's just gonna stream every single session, no matter if there's a setup present, no matter if it's bank holiday, no matter what happens. Every single session that I'm present on, or when I'm at home, I'm gonna stream. That's pretty much it. Like, that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, for now it looks like the setups are kind of not great, I would say. They're kind of leaving, but it is what it is. Yeah. G also, it's technically a valid setup. I just don't. It's weird because yeah, Geo is definitely weird. Sell side, high, low inversion, and from here technically we can look to target our previous yesterday stop loss, this and this, and overall this order block I feel like is getting the place where we're gonna draw higher. But I don't know if I want to execute right here because it's a very small trending Asia and the gap is really big. So it's about focus. To be honest, like, for me profitability will come just if I focus consistently. Like, it's not about Trading anymore is not about my strategy, it's not about my trade. It's just about me optimizing how I present myself on the charts to be able to express my edge consistently. So how do I do that? By just being focused every single day, being present every hour, no matter how I feel, no matter whatever it goes through my head, no matter if I'm sleepy. Just be focused. 2 hours in London and 4 hours, 4 hours in New York. Is that really hard? No. To be honest, many people don't require this much focus, but since I'm a discretionary trader and I trade heavily on intuition, I need to be fully focused to be able to express my edge, because my edge is very, very dependent upon intuition. And yeah, as a discretionary trader, which is an intuitive trader, I need to be fully focused every single day. That's not really that hard to do, to be honest. Just like a job. Like when you're doing trading, don't open YouTube, don't scroll on TikTok, don't do any of those things. When before a trade, before you enter a trade, it's kind of fine, right? Because your trade idea is structured. You see me now. I have my alerts. I have an alert here, an alert here, and an alert here. If we get this alerts, I'm gonna consider a trade. If we don't, I'm not. And that's simple. Here you can be a bit more relaxed, but once you're in a trade, you need to be focused, because my trade management is heavily intuitive. So I need to be present. Either be present or step away from the charts. That's that's how. Like in this case, I feel like this case could have been a just no-brainer. Like this should have been a no trade management trade. It's a strict 2 RR. This was my idea. I should have just let it run. But again, because of me playing a video game, my focus was fragmented, and therefore my decision making was fragmented. I chose to close just out of comfort, to be safe and not expose myself to losses. But that was the easiest decision for my brain to make in that moment. I wasn't fully focused to realize that, bro, why would you close? Like, just let this trade run. You get what I mean? So it's about focus right now. It's about focus and consistency, and that's kind of everything that matters right now to me. Results don't even matter. Results will come automatically, and I'm 100% sure of that. That I'm gonna turn profitably if I just am able to focus every day and come every day on the market, come every single day and just present myself and just express my skill. That's everything that I need to do right now. That's everything that I need to do. That's the last step. Just being consistent just being consistent on showing up. At the end of the day, no matter what the day holds, no matter if there is a setup present, just being there every single day like a job. That's the only thing I care about right now, just being present, and results will automatically come because my trades are extremely good. Like you see my trades, you see this, you see this, you see this. Here was a trade. I don't know why I deleted it, but this, and this, like 3 winning trades, like back to back. Like my trades are not problem anymore. It's just about my focus that can actually not detriment, can actually negatively impact my trading. This can be also a trade here. Maybe I'm gonna demo it, but yeah, it's definitely not a trade I would take, but we're gonna demo it. Fucking so. Oh my god, the fill is garbage. But it's I. So that's basically the problem. Like, just focus. The only thing that can hold me back right now is focus. The only thing that can affect my trading is focus. My mindset is good. It's not dependent upon results. I don't come with desires in the market. I don't have to trade. I don't have to turn profitable. I don't have to do any of those things. I'm fine with my reality. All I want to do is just be consistent. That's where my mind is right now, and that's what it's a W for me. Even no matter what the trade result is, the day is a W for me if I'm able to be present and be present in those hours that I need to be, like a job, right? That's everything that I need to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm 100% convinced that I'm gonna turn profitable if I do this. And I'm not even doing them to turn profitable. I'm just doing them because this is generally what I want to do. Will automatically come, right? They will automatically come because at this point, many people don't actually understand the skill I possess because I'm not able to replicate it consistently for it to be able to manifest in results. That's the problem. But what I've seen my intuition do and what I've seen my skill do, with absolutely no arrogance, with just reality of what I've seen myself do and my intuition, is just absolutely crazy, right? And it's gonna start catching up. The word is gonna start catching up, and people are gonna start, yeah, seeing, right? Because people trust me when I say this, and I'm again not saying this in an arrogant way. when people haven't seen like trades that I've seen, like people haven't seen performance that I've seen myself do, and this is only because I chose the hard path. I chose the hardest path possible for me to maximize my results. I chose the path that is worthy upon my potential, and all my potential relies on intuition. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You're gonna see crazy results soon. It's just about staying consistent and being able to replicate my skill consistently in the market, and that's gonna completely turn into really crazy results. Really crazy results. Because this was a good trade, and on this trade, bro, like you have no idea. So in this trade, sadly I recorded it, but I should have streamed it. But again, just kind of bad habit that I had of not streaming in New York. I said, okay, I'm expecting a deep pullback because of timing. Look what price did, makes a deep pullback. Then, okay, this was decent, this leg was decent, but when I closed the trade here, I said, now watch price fucking melt to TP. And the second I close, TP gets hit in like the next 5 minutes. Like, this is what my intuition can do. And it's just made up of work and work and work and compounding every day. That every day I've been present on the charts is compounding into my intuition. So yeah, I don't think this is necessarily bad, but I do want to see price come here. We did have like a rebalance, but I do want to see price come into that hourly. For now, it doesn't look like we have necessarily great opportunities, at least for London, because New York already, Euro already left because it kind of already raided that 4-hour FVG we see here. So price didn't need to come back and re-raid Asian lows, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to say. Like, my results will shake so much things in the world because I'm an unconventional trader. I'm here to show what's possible. Right, what's possible when you don't trade strictly mechanical, when you don't choose the easiest path, when you choose the path that's and building a strategy around yourself. That's what possible, because the best results you're gonna get is gonna be when you build your strategy around your key strengths as a trader and your weaknesses. Not copying a strategy, not trading fully mechanical, but trading around your strengths as a trader. And that you're gonna see anyways, you're gonna see, right? And this is just the start. And yeah, this hurt a lot yesterday. This hurt a lot, bro. Like, this right here hurt a lot because I knew that I should have closed, and I just did it, not because of, I don't know, being scared or whatever. I mean, I was being scared, but it was all, the root cause was that I was playing a video game while I was trading. That's the problem. But it's fine, because now, remember, every issue or every bad experience or pain that we experience is exactly where you're supposed to be. Like, me taking this loss is exactly where I was supposed to be. Why? For me to be able to learn the issue that I did playing video games. If I wouldn't have been in this, do you think I would have learned not to play video games while being in a trade? Hell no, I wouldn't have learned. So remember, God's plan is always perfect, and where you are right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. Just remember that. And anytime you feel bad or anytime you feel behind, just remember it, right? I mean, this could have been relatively valid to take. Yeah, this could have been valid to take if I think about it, but it's not the greatest setup. This could have definitely been valid if I think about it right now. I just wasn't fully focused to whether I should see this again. The problem wasn't fully focused on deciding whether this trade is worth taking or not. But it's a small trend in Asia. That's what I don't like. The only thing that would have gave me confidence that we're protected is this consolidation right here. The displacement look good, close above the high here, entry here, and we would have already been like almost at 2 hours. So this would have been a decent trade to take. Now we missed it. That's completely fine, right? That's completely fine. It's not the cleanest setup. I do prefer waiting for a bit of a more cleaner setup right now, but this was decent though. It was pretty decent on trading this. So this would have definitely been valid. That was just, again, see the issue that I have. I'm not focused when I should be. My issue, focus. I need to relentlessly focus every single day. That's it. That's everything that is missing for me to turn profitable, is relentlessly focusing every single day. Because this was good. This was a good trade. It's just like a weird trend in Asia, but it's fine because of this inversion that we have and the fact that we rated here, we mitigated, then we came back and retested it, and this is a really protective consolidation. So having a stop loss here, this consolidation kind of guarantees that we're not going to come back for Asian lows here, and the inverse and the deep pullback. So yeah, this was a fine trade. I just wasn't focused enough to determine, to just take, because it happened really fast. So yeah, I didn't come in with the mindset, okay, this trade is actually possible to take without seeing Asian lows get taken. I didn't want to trade GU, so yeah, it kind of came from a space that I couldn't come from, really, because this required a really fast decision. So yeah. That's pretty much it. Like this, I think this is gonna be valid. Maybe DAX is gonna be valid. It's a bit riskier because of this draw getting taken. We gotta be really careful of that if we get an opportunity. But yeah, this was definitely a valid trade to take. But yeah, I just wasn't focused enough. I wasn't prepared to take this trade, basically mentally, right? Because it doesn't look like a good trending Asia. It doesn't look how I necessarily like it to look. So I just hey bro, morning. You're the guy that closed early yesterday, or got break even yesterday. No, look what I did, bro. Look what I did yesterday. Let me see. Look, you know where I closed in this trade? You know where I closed in this trade? Here. Like manually close here. It's crazy. On this last bullish candle, and then price starts melting. So it's sad that we talked about this yesterday and I was trying to give advice, but then the next couple hours I end up making the same mistake. But it's okay. Yeah, I just wanted to put this out there. Like, it happens. It all came from the fact that I was playing a video game while I'm trading, and that's really bad to do. It's a really bad thing to do, and I couldn't focus enough to realize, okay, is this closing here actually good or not? And I end up closing out of comfort, and this is what happens. But it's fine. Now I learned that never play video games while you're trading. Just be fully focused. That's it. But yeah, it is what it is. For now, I'm gonna start streaming in New York as well. Just streaming helps me focus a lot more. Stay relentlessly focused. So yeah, I'm gonna do that soon as well. I mean, I'm gonna start doing it every day. Every day I'm home, I'm gonna start doing that shit. Every day streaming, both New York and both London, even if no setups are present. Still here? Okay. This is not necessarily a great thing, I would say, but it's a demo trade anyways, so. I might actually backtest today. I feel like backtesting. Like, for now, it's fine to not be fully focused when it's like this. Like, you generally have the ideas of your trades present, and you know what trades you already have the plan made on what you want to trade or not. It's generally good. It's okay to be doing something else. This Jew wasn't a problem that I don't know how to explain. The problem was of me missing this trade is that I came from mindset that I don't want to trade you when it was actually pretty valid to take. So, where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I'm from Romania, bro. Where are you from? But it's fine. It doesn't look like it's holding anyways. It kind of looks weird. This gap, it looks inversible. It looks like it's high chance of getting inverse. So we'll see. Dr. C. Nice name. this looks decent. It doesn't look that bad. The thing that is a bit iffy is the fact that we rejected like this. We kind of wake the high, but I don't think it's bad necessarily. Oh, nice, bro. We're neighbors, yes. I think we're neighbors, no? Or am I tripping? Wait, like, I think I'm tripping, no? We're almost neighbors, right? Almost neighbors. Like you're close to hung, or bro, am I tripping? Oh yeah, we're very close to being neighbors. Like this is where Slovakia is, this is where Romania is, so we're pretty close. Balkans, Balkan power. This doesn't look great here. I'm probably gonna, to be honest, like this, definitely not gonna try and force a trade on you. At this point, it's not even the highest quality trade, so looks like it's inversing after Asian highs got taken. And I don't know if I generally want to trade anything today. Probably DAX is the only pair I'm gonna wait, and this is gonna get alerted. If so, I'm probably gonna start backtesting because I haven't backtested for a while, and now it doesn't really look like we have a lot of setups. We have a potential setup for London, so I'm probably gonna backtest soon. But it's just about making sure that if there's a potential setup, I don't miss it. If that makes sense. So it always gotta be a bit cautious when you do things like this in sessions. But yeah, AUD USD maybe, but the Asian range just looks completely weird. It's not worth trying to even think about trading here. Weird, okay, not really a lot of potential setup, but this was really good yesterday. Sadly, okay, the good thing was I still caught it. Yes, this was a good trade. I was able to predict that even we get a deeper pullback. I was able to predict. Now the fact that I closed badly at around break even was just because of the fact that I played the video game. So that's gonna be a detail. That's gonna be a detail. Same I told you, like you caught a really good trade. The fact that you got stopped out at break even is just a detail. When time is gonna disappear if you learn from it, and that's exactly what I'm applying to myself here. It's no point in getting mad. Like it's fine to be happy that I still was able to catch a good trade like this and was able to predict it or see it. The only problem was that I played the video game, and from now on I'm not gonna do that. So this is very likely not gonna happen again. So at the end of the day, still a good day to me. We're gonna see, but the market isn't really in the greatest state, I would say, right now, for at least for my strategy. Gold again looks like a displacing, but I really like this hourly inversion, hourly FVG here. I kind of like this area here, but we end up not coming into it. We're probably gonna more likely sell off this new week opening gap, but we're see. Okay, I don't like, she was in a very weird state. I just prefer not to trade in this. And I think at the end of the day, it looks like my decision of like choosing not to trade this is probably better, but we're gonna see because it looks like it's getting inversed. But yeah, it's just weird. We do have bullish structure because we have this low getting raided. We have an initial leg here, higher low, and now technically it will form that another higher high here, around here somewhere, or here. So technically it is bullish structure, but it's just weird price action, like this weird move. But overall I think it actually should continue bullish, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna have some time free today apparently. I'm probably gonna use it to edit and backtest. I'm probably gonna keep on the stream and backtest today. I really wanna backtest, bro. I miss backtesting. I haven't really like seriously backtested for a while. But yeah, I'm probably gonna take a small break, go eat something. This can still stay valid for maybe New York. I don't know, I don't really see any setups, but I'm gonna try my best and still stay on the charts as much as possible. Because again, I just said that I need to focus. So, we're gonna see. I'm gonna go eat something. Again, it's gonna be boring, so you might do something else until I come back if you're still here. So, yeah. I do appreciate you for being here, bro. Thank you for being here. Also need to. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one, this demo trade. So I'm back. I see gold reshore area, but it's very bearish. You ended up running. DAX, we might still get that. But to be honest, I'm just tired. I want to sleep, but I'm just gonna be disciplined and stay here. Oh no, I'm so tired, bro. I feel like the last thing I want to do is trade right now, but gotta be disciplined and be present. I'm doing my job, bro. Like I just want to sleep so hard. Oh, I want to take a nap. I don't want a pill, but yeah. I gotta do the windows on my father's laptop also, so yeah. Can I do this? Oh, I can. So I can check like this with my arrow keys. And probably DAX is realistically what I want to trade today. Looks decent. Gold already has to fight off the sellers for me to be able to take something. And Jew maybe. I'm not sure about Jew. It's probably still better off not to trade Jew. So gonna stop. Confirm and continue. We gotta do Chrome. RAR. I can probably plug this at this point. I can probably plug this. This command created from other partitions. Unallocated, we gotta do new simple volume. Next, we gotta use all of it. And send the following drive letter. Next, volume. Okay, finish. Okay, good. Now we're chilling. Okay, good. WinRAR download. So we're still gonna watch what happens. Of course, DAX. I still like DAX. Maybe a New York setup. Jew has some potential as well, but WinRAR. Okay. Google Chrome. Chrome WinRAR. Gotta install. Okay. And setup. Google installer. Gotta remove Cortana. How the fuck show Cortana button? Unpin this shit. Now we gotta do the display setting, advanced display adapter settings, monitor. Uh, hmm. Probably gotta do armory crate. Let me see. Armory crate. Gotta do Asus TUF 15. All 15 drivers. Good. Stay here. Pointing device, Bluetooth, hotfix software and utility, hotfix. Yeah, G was failing, so it ended up being a good decision. My intuition was right on just not taking that trade on G, apparently. But yeah, how's GJ looking? It's looking decent. If we manage to retest that area again, so we're gonna see. But for now, nothing much really. This Jew trade is failing, and it ended up being a good choice that we skipped it. Now it's probably gonna come to sweep that consolidation low, and maybe later is gonna start displacing. But it's just, this is definitely not price action I'm confident in trading. So if I'm not confident in trading this price action, I'm not gonna trade it. It's that simple. Pow, 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 no, 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 okay, next, install, next. Bless God. What, instead of saying bless you, you say bless God? Yeah, not looking great. This trade, so it ended up being a good choice. The fact that I skipped this trade, which was again a demo, I didn't take this on the live, but it ended up being a good decision that I skipped this trade, and the rest don't really look like much. Gold did come into our area, but it's just very bearish, so I'm not probably not gonna look to buy this. Euro ended up leaving. DAX, I'm still waiting on the alert, on price coming into my alert, so we're gonna see. But yeah, this was a good choice. Good thing I skipped this trade, and we're gonna see. GG might still hold this hourly gap, but we're gonna see. I don't have my mouse plugged in right now because I'm using it on my father's laptop. I gotta make Windows. I gotta make its Windows, so I gotta use arrow keys. But yeah, okay, we ended up being right on DXY. I said on DXY we're drawing lower, and that ended up being a good decision on bias, a good read on bias. But it didn't really help us on Euro, because on Euro we were waiting for that sweep of sell side and we didn't see it. So yeah, it is what it is. This might be, isn't this an hourly gap? Oh, it's, I can't use my mouse, I can't see. I mean, it's in the process of forming, so yeah, not yet a valid trade, but we're probably gonna look to trade New York. This still says valid. DAX I really like, but yeah, we still need to see that happen. But yeah, not really a lot of good price action today. I wouldn't say it's bad. I just would say it's not necessarily, not a lot of trades valid on my strategy here. But yeah, it's a good day as long as we just gotta be here every day, even if there is no setup. Like being present and looking at price print is gonna help us long term, because you see price action, and that price action you're gonna remember is gonna be saved in your intuition, and that's gonna help you later on. Like the days are not wasted. If there's you don't take a trade, it doesn't mean the day is wasted, right? It doesn't mean that the day is wasted, because you still learn something every day basically. Like, I don't know, it's just useful and it's nice to be present and seeing price no matter if you have a trade or not. But we're gonna see this GG. I do like, but we it was kind of like an Asian trade. I cannot really use my mouse to show you, but it was a pretty nice Asian trade of that hourly gap, so I can't. But it was a decent trade towards that buy sell liquidity. And other than that, I use weird. It has this, I think it had news, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let me install the drivers. Bluetooth, okay, we gotta use this. Install, but we're gonna see. It looks like this is just gonna just came to sweep, so it might be a good trade now. After, if we give a bullish entry pattern and just came to sweep that consolidation, the idea is still valid. What we did is just create more buy sell liquidity because we didn't take the high, so now we have even more buy sell liquidity present. So this might be still valid if we manage to inverse. Right now I cannot zoom, I cannot do anything, but it might still be a good choice to look for buys now. Maybe um, staying on the bench and filtering this trade was a good choice, because it ended up just manipulating, to be honest. Let me plug my plug my mouse back in my PC. So yeah, but it depends. We're gonna see. I mean, it's not like the intuition necessarily filtered the fact that we come back and manipulate this. It just generally filtered the fact that this is not really a great trade, because of how Asian looks and because of Asia being this slow. It usually doesn't but why isn't, bro, I don't understand why my mouse isn't working. So yeah, we're gonna see. Apparently I don't know why this isn't. Bro, but what did the guy do? I don't know. So let's see, what can I do here? Operating mode, performance, that's fine. Devices, how do I settings from here? Customize theme, system configuration, touchpad. Yo, I don't know what's. Touchpad. This shit not working. Gold is looking like it's breaking higher, but it's getting way too much resistance. On the bearish side of the range, it looks like a very strong market structure shift. So I don't think it's a good choice to just straight out look for buys here. There's kind of a lot of resistance, strong rebalances. We need like a failed swing to be able to trade here. So yeah, we're gonna see. So yeah. Now I'm down to demo this shit as usual. We're targeting probably here, but it looks like a really strong bearish pattern. So this is why again I'm demoing just troll trades that I wouldn't take on my this looks good, but we do have 50-minute gap, so this becomes really dangerous. On the 50 minutes becomes extremely dangerous to look to try and trade that shit. So yeah, on euro we're forming this bullish gap, but we need a bit more time. Hourly doesn't look bad, right? But it's just that it's too much resistance, too risky to. But the displacement does look good. I don't like how the gap is looking here. Windows. We're gonna see. Access system controller interface. Okay. Should I? this. Create control interface. Sorry, Bama, I can't. Okay, now I see my life. I'm just doing two things at a time. But yeah, again, a demo trade here. I'm not seeing any good trade. I don't know how do I switch with keys. I don't even have my mouse plugged in, so it's a bit annoying. But yeah, we're just taking demo trades on trades that I don't think they're valid. I don't really like. So it's basically kind of purposely trolling with demo trades, if that makes sense, just to keep building this trust in that some trades and that my intuition is good on saying to skip a trade, if that makes sense. So it's almost like purposely losing demos knowing that some trades are bad, but it doesn't matter. Pending restart. Okay, let's see. Update and restart. Close all the app to this PC. Okay, so hopefully now it fucking works, bro. Let's see. Purposely losing trades. Euro. Still gotta see that hourly gap form. I think generally we're still good on being bullish, but we do have this which we're kind of reacting off, and I do still think we're very likely to come back in this area because it's a really good area. I don't think this really shallow mitigation that we had here is gonna be enough for us to continue displacing higher, but it's up to us to see. Yeah, I still gotta plug in my mouse because I'm working on my dad's laptop, so I don't have other mouse for now. But what can you do? Bro, but this is so fucked. So my keyboard isn't getting light on, it doesn't have illumination. My speakers don't work anymore because of a driver I installed, and my touchpad is not working. Like, what the fuck is this, man? Fuck me. Now I can't switch. Okay, so that's just. Oh shit! I was I was writing on my PC. Access to F15 touchpad. Touchpad not working. No boot show touchpad abnormal problems. How to fix? Okay. Make sure the touchpad hotkey is enabled. How do I do that shit exactly? I don't. What the fuck do you mean? F6. This? What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. this, but it's not doing anything. It's just not recognizing the touchpad. Touchpad settings. I don't even see touchpad settings. The fuck is this, man? Fuck me. Oh, I can't see. It's so annoying that I only have one mouse. You probably need my passes. Oh my god, my brain is hurting. I'm sorry if I'm not really that active on my stream, but yeah, I gotta make this laptop and we don't really have good trades. I'm just gonna do this. Okay, apparently it's rejecting now, but still not valid. I'm probably gonna stop the stream because I don't really see any valid trades, and it's kinda, I'm not in the space to be streaming because I'm working on this PC, so I don't really see necessarily any valid trades though. Maybe DAX if we still come here, but it's probably gonna be later on. So DAX does valid, you ended up crashing massively, so I don't know if I want to do anything here. and not even buying. And it's just in a really weird state where I don't want to be doing necessarily much. GG looks like it's gonna inverse as well. So the only realistically what I'm looking at is gonna be DAX. So this is what I'm gonna wait for today, but I can't really, yeah, I don't know what this is. What the fuck is this? So DAX is probably what I'm looking at. Still looking at some buys underneath Asian lows, London lows here. But other than that, Euro, I still think we're gonna come here. Maybe if it comes here, I'm gonna look for some trades. On gold, we need like a big ass swing. So these three pairs still stay valid for me. Like DAX, Euro, and gold. UK, hell nah. GU, kinda hell nah. It's not in a good spot. It's looking like it's being more bearish, but we don't have confluence to be bearish necessarily. AU don't like GJ. So probably these three I'm gonna look at for today. But yeah, I'm probably gonna stop the stream right here because I'm working on my dad's PC and I can't really do both. So thank you for being here. Whoever was here, thank you for being here. I'm sorry if I wasn't really active today, but I'm gonna see you in New York. Hopefully in New York I'm gonna try and be a bit more active. We didn't have any trades, just some demos. No real valid trades for now. Didn't like anything from the market, but yeah.